This isn't tea, but it tastes just like it. So what is it? See, I kept wondering. Asia has tea, South America has mate, and Africa has rooibos. What do we have in Europe? Herbal infusions? Is that just it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love herbal infusions, but they just lack that depth and complexity that other teas have. But that's where this comes in. In this video, we'll explore a forgotten craft born over 200 years ago that's quietly making a comeback and might just change what tea means in the West. In Europe, we have a plethora of different plants to make infusions with. We have chamomile, mint, meadowsweet, bee balm, and a lot of other plants. But the thing is, we just dry those plants. If we look at the tea culture, well, they go from one single plant called Camellia sinensis to a really huge variety of different end products. So the problem is not really the plants we have available, it's rather how we process them. But see, that's where Russia comes in, about 200 years ago. And they came up with this product. It's called Ivan-chaj. It is made from this wild plant called Fireweed, which has been processed like black tea. The end result not only tastes like black tea, but also has many health benefits. The good thing is, this plant grows in most of Europe and also in America, as you can see with this map. Little history about this tea is that in the 19th century, as the Chinese and Indian tea rised in the market, Russian people started to make counterfeit tea and market it as Chinese black tea. The processing methods were lost, but then it kind of regained popularity in recent years, and there's a few reasons why. First, it is a good alternative to regular tea because it does not contain any caffeine. That means you could just drink your black herb infusion before going to bed and you would not have any problem. That's pretty amazing. Also, it has a high amount of antioxidants like tea. It is full of vitamin C and minerals. It helps you relax along many other things. So the conclusion basically is that it's just an amazing healthy drink to have on a regular basis, and it tastes good. I've linked a few studies in the description if you want to check out scientific resources for yourself. But it doesn't stop here. Russian people didn't just introduce a new product, they introduced a new idea. We can transfer traditional tea making methods onto another plant. That means we can not only have black Ivan-chaj, like black tea, we can also have green Ivan-chaj, white Ivan-chaj, oolong Ivan-chaj, and even pu'er Ivan-chaj. And if there is jasmine green tea, we could have elderflowers green Ivan-chaj. Do you see what could be possible? But there's even more. See, Russians didn't stop there. They transferred that same methods to other plants, and a very niche hobby started to grow online. If you go on the Russian YouTube and type in fermented tea leaves, you find a huge amount of different videos talking about how they processed different plants to make interesting infusions. Personally, I've tried experimenting with this last year and had amazing results with raspberry leaves, hazel leaves, blackberry leaves, and even strawberry leaves. So basically the idea that we can transfer traditional tea making methods onto local plants we have available here where we live opens a whole world of new possibilities. And I hope you're as excited as I am, because now spring is here again and this year is going to be amazing for wild tea making. So if you want to start making your own tea with fireweed or other plants, I've created a free mini guide which you can find in the description. And also I've gathered all the information I could find on the Russian web alongside my own experience and made a full course where I teach you everything about wild tea making. So if you want to be part of that, links in the description. Thank you for watching and I see you in the next. Stay rooted.